Hello and welcome to the PvE-Gamer. We are back with some Flesh and Blood content, and today we are talking about something I call the target hero dilemma. As everyone knows, I'm a great proponent of true PvE. That means you play against an automated deck like in Ian's and like in Sky to your Horde. You don't need anyone to play the antagonist. It's a full cooperative experience. There are a lot of board games in the sector, but we don't have a trading card game that fills this gap yet. So I have very high hopes for Flesh and Blood and the upcoming PvE expansion. As always, this is pure speculation. We don't have any information on PvE yet, except that LSS proclaims it should be a trademark experience and a very important factor in increasing the popularity of the game. So why am I worried, and what is the target hero dilemma? You see, in a full PvE game and a full cooperative experience, there's usually a big raid boss and antagonist. In Ian's End, you have a lot of various different bosses. In Marvel Champions, you have antagonists which have automated decks, but those are usually monsters or enemies and not heroes. And when we take a look at the February card database and search for target hero like we did here, we can see there are 208 results in cards which have the term target hero in them. And what does that mean for full PvE? So version 1, we do not get true PvE. So this could be the case if we have a style like in the World of Warcraft TCG that was popular for some time. You had Onyxia raid decks and Pit Lord raid decks where one person had to play the antagonist. Also in Final Fantasy we saw this version of semi-cooperative play with one antagonist and not true PvE. And the other possibility is just that we cannot make use of these cards, but this would be a shame because we would lose a set of 208 cards if we cannot use cards that have the term target hero. So for some things this is understandable. For target hero, discards a card unless they pay 3 resources. There's not a really elegant version of factoring this into full PvE. But for other things like deal 1 arcane damage to target hero and up to 2 target allies they control, this would be perfect for PvE and also for an automated deck. Some of the cards we could play, like Blessing of Patience, if the target hero is friendly, but in most of the cards this is targeting an opponent. So either we lose a lot of these cards, or it is not fully cooperative, or there's also the possibility that the enemies will be heroes or count as heroes, but I'm not very sure about that yet. So it stays interesting. We stay tuned, we stay on our feet to grasp and collect any information that we get on PvE. If you have any input or opinions on the target hero dilemma, let us know in the comments.